Let's see. Ah, the raspberries. We'll save those for later. Very nutritious. Perfect for the after effects. Nutrition is key, my brave friend. I'll make jam so delicious it'll knock your boots off. You'll thank me later. Wait and see. Now, it's time for us to embark on this shared journey into the self. See you on the other side.
Silly mushrooms. They whisper behind your back again. How did you lose your name? Did the fire take it?
A drink a day keeps the clarity away.
You didn't have a choice. You just wanted to save your life. You killed us!
Wait! Just wait! There must be another way! Take me instead! Leave them alone! They didn't deserve this! Please! Oh, the king himself! I am unworthy. Oh, forgive me. How wretched I am. Yes, maggot, but I am a worthless maggot. You are here to help? The maggot cannot be helped. The worthless maggot betrayed its family. It ate their carrion. There are no more druids. There is no Murig. What is left is the maggot. I ate them. The vile maggot ate the druids, then ate Murig. And now the maggot is all that's left. The maggot was born when Murig pointed to where his brothers were. Yes, and thus the maggot was born. The maggot doesn't deserve to live. Would you like to kill the maggot? The maggot doesn't want to live. Murig gave birth to the maggot. The maggot ate Murig. But the maggot doesn't want to live. Kill the maggot! The maggot won't fight you. Kill the maggot! There you are. It was an interesting journey. That was you? I was sure I was getting killed by King Arthur himself. It seems strange that he was there, but my ability to speak seemed very limited. I felt that I wanted to die, which was nothing new, to be honest, but at the same time, I didn't. I put my trust in the king. Now, perhaps I should be grateful, and yet I feel like something inside me has died. Something important. I see. A mercy kill. Worthless maggots don't deserve anything else. Do you need anything? If not, then please, just go. I need to be alone. It did. Things I'd forgotten. Things I didn't know I knew. It's not a scroll. It's a tablet, split in two. Druids kept one half. Priestesses kept the other. The druid half. It's at Sagramor's castle. I don't know how he got it. He wasn't the best sort. His castle sank a couple 100 years ago. Just grim stories left now. But my master etched his name in my mind. It has to be there. Nianti. She knows. Priestess things. Ailey's too busy, so talk to Nianti. Do you need anything else? If not, then please just go. I need to be alone for a while. They say he dreamed of becoming the next King Arthur and did everything he could to live up to the name. Along the way, he encountered 3 witches posing as druids who promised him eternal life. It's likely they were quite powerful, and Sagramore struck a deal with them because, as I mentioned, one day his kingdom simply vanished from the surface of Avalon. Many adventurers have tried to find his castle. After all, how could such a massive structure just disappear? But, as you can imagine, none ever succeeded. I can only hope you will. Most of the old scriptures point to the north of Connacht, near the old water dam, of course. Near could mean 1 mile or 10. Druids weren't exactly known for precise directions. Still, that's your best bet. You'll know you're close when the air feels heavy, like the past is still clinging to the place. That's how it usually is with old druid stuff.
Didn't expect to see you here. Another one? We've had enough strangers in Kunacht. You lot bring nothing but trouble. Which ones do you want to hear about? The Camelotians who want to take Armenir and rob us of our land? Or the Red Priests knocking on everyone's door and dragging people out into the streets? We already had enough problems without all those prissy arseholes adding to them. The Camelotians are saying Armenir is dying, and when it goes out, we'll get snuffed by the weirdness. Vipers, the lot of them! Yvain brought them here a while ago to help with the Kunacht. That's what he told us, anyway. And now? Now they want to take Armenir. Pah! Not just the Menir. They want to take everything. They're saying all the folks here will have to move. All Mother only knows where. My old man won't hear a word of it. And you know what? I don't blame him. We've worked too hard. We've gone through too much to just leave everything behind. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Makes no difference to me. They could promise me a palace and I still wouldn't leave. This farm belonged to my father, and it belonged to his father before him. When my older brother died, I promised Pa I would nae let this place fall to ruin. I hoped to pass this land on to my children, but, well, they ended up buried in it. It's only fair that I should rest here with them. Ha! Welcome in, you say? When your lot just barges in and takes whatever you please. Like old Norm's woodshed. That got requisitioned by Camelot. They shoved some fancy paper in his face and said, "This is ours now." They say it's all fair because Norm got compensated. But what about us, huh? We lent Norm our best axe ages ago, and he left it in that bloody shed. Why? Huh. Maybe you do. But I don't trust folks who offer things for free. They always want something sooner or later. We may not have much, but we're honest folk. Bring me back that axe and I'll pay you. Just don't get caught. Pumpkin seeds? Nah. We may not be very picky when it comes to our food, but even we're not that brave. Ask my husband, though. I've told him to toss them all out, but knowing Reese, he's likely just stashed them somewhere. And remember, whatever you eat is your own risk. If you're feeling poorly, don't come running to me.
If you want to buy eggs, go talk to the missus. Though consider yourself warned, you eat them at your own peril. Well, that's your loss. Me and the missus take 2 every morning and feel like gods till dinner. You won't get that from your regular eggs, and you won't find ones like ours anywhere else. Pumpkins, you say? Oh, I don't know. Are you sure about that? Well, see, with most crops, you plant them in the weirdness and maybe they turn out alright or maybe they turn out weird touched. But pumpkins, they're a whole different story. They bloody love the weirdness. Or the weirdness loves them, I'm not sure. Either way, they always end up weird touched. If you're lucky, they'll just grow really big and make you see everything in orange. If you're not, They might grow teeth that eat your entire family. All right then, it's your funeral. That's gonna be a weird one, that's for sure.
What a nice day. Sometimes it's nice to just sit and think.
Let me guess. He's trying to rope you into his campaign against Avalonian seagulls. It's a well-known story. All the keepers know of Gwylin's obsession, but it's less amusing than it sounds. You see, Gwylin is from a coastal village. His father, a fisherman, worked hard to feed his family. He instilled a deep hatred of seagulls in Gwylin, claiming they were our greatest enemy. He taught his son how to kill them effectively, and insisted they were agents of the Fall Dwellers. Essentially, yes, but he wasn't always like this. When he joined, he just didn't like seagulls and avoided them. I gave him simple jobs away from the walls, and everyone was happy. Until one day, he asked to serve on the walls. I agreed because I thought he'd simply got used to the birds. I had no idea I would be contributing to feeding his obsession. I spoke to him. Between his rants, I heard a confession I didn't expect. When Gwylin was only 7 years old, he saw a flock of seagulls attack his father and pluck his eyes out. Is it true? Or the ramblings of a madman? It's not for me to decide. Don't get me wrong, Gwylin is harmless, and he's a good soldier, but he can't be helped. Yes, it's crossed my mind. It's about time we gave the poor man some work away from those blasted seagulls. I'm thinking of keeping him busy around the keep, indoors, where it's quieter. I told myself I'd take a more hands-on approach than Brandon. I'd focus on the keep and avoid politics. Turns out, that's about all I can do anyway. Brandon left us in a precarious position with Camelot. They wouldn't even let me choose my own quartermaster. I'll take time to rebuild their trust, if that's even possible. Still, it could have been worse. Much worse. I am. We need their support now more than ever, and I'm glad they're finally paying attention to us. But this isn't how I wanted things to go. I hoped Camelot would see us as their strength in the south, a strength that just needed fostering. Instead, they treat us like a den of vipers, something they have to keep under constant watch in case we betray them again. That's true. Whatever the reasoning, Camelot's support should help stabilize the region. Hopefully, we'll appoint new keepers and finally put an end to the bandit problem. Don't get me wrong, I still believe this is the best outcome we could have hoped for after the mess Brandon made. It'll secure our future, but his betrayal left a stain on the keepers, and it weighs on me. Maybe more than it should. It's too early to say if he'll be good at the job, but the problem is, he's not one of us, and he's never shown much respect for the keepers. That role should have gone to one of my men, but Brendan's betrayal made that impossible.
What a nice day.
Maybe the fish aren't always fresh, but nothing should go to waste. So, some fish?
Unbelievable. The book clearly described a figure like a menhir. Oh, no, no. I never thought it could be actual Fordweller. Probably one of the lost. Elvis never described him as a living, intelligent creature. More like a piece of furniture. So many years after the war, and the keepers treated him so callously. And there was so much we could have learned from him. That doesn't change the fact that I was terribly wrong. I'd convinced myself that I would find what I was looking for on the Andraste. Oh, what a silly old goose I've turned out to be. Here, take these coins as a token of my gratitude. Although the knowledge you found is invaluable, you are a bright child. Who knows? Maybe you'll find a way to beat the weirdness.
did. I thought I heard some hammering. Oh, well, thank you for that. Truly. One less thing to worry about, right? Here, I put aside some money from my budget. You've earned it. And you have my gratitude. I'd ask you to fix the refugee barracks, but, well, there's no budget for making people's lives slightly less miserable. We'd have to do with something less spectacular. There are two places around here that could use some fixing up. First, there's the old gate. It used to be a proud marker for our territory, but now it's more of a sorry welcome sign. Then, there's the monument to the sea creature. It's been weathered down by the salty breeze, and honestly, it's starting to look less monumental and more pathetic. If you could restore them, it would do wonders for morale, and maybe even impress Fergus. What do you say? Ah, that's the spirit! I knew I could count on you. Once those are back in shape, this place might start looking like it's cared for again.
What's about ya? This is my lucky day. You'll regret this. Your money or your life? Your gold belongs to us now. Your road ends here. Your road ends.
I'll await your return.
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
There's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. And there will never be anything. Gold. Ah, yes. Gold. The true nothingness. Look around you. Everything you see doesn't exist. We're not here. And the real lord, the four-armed king, is lost forever. It's just greedy, deceitful lords everywhere. False kings. There is no king. Sagramore wanted too much. And vain. He doesn't even know what he wants. Nothing. There's just nothing. I've seen his cursed kingdom. I've seen it haunt my endless nightmares. A kingdom now forgotten by all. An apparition that should never have existed. I saw it. He made them kneel and cry his name. Sagramore! 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 Present but absent. Always absent. Always uncertain. Kunark is doomed. As is Yvain's entire bloodline. Gold. Ah, yes. Gold. The true nothingness.
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
You're here. Let me look at you. You seem to have recovered after whatever happened at the Menhir. The All-Mother herself must be watching over you. Whatever the All-Mother wanted you to see is between you and her. I can only accept and work with the outcome. Besides, I'm more concerned with the impact your little spectacle had on the sentiments in the village. You've given people hope. Only time will tell if that was misguided or what the consequences will be if it proves true. I wouldn't know. It does sound like typical druid nonsense. Split the knowledge so nobody has a full picture, and then act surprised when everything falls apart. If anywhere, it'll be at the temple of the All-Mother, or what's left after its fall. When corruption spreads there, my sisters who served became something else. Abandon this quest while you still can. Whatever you seek there isn't worth what this twisted place will do to you. Wait, that didn't scare you off? I feel ashamed, even thinking about asking you for help. But maybe the Menhir's reaction to your arrival was a sign from the All-Mother. Maybe you are someone who can help. You never asked me whose grave it is. I come here because it's a reminder of how I failed those who counted on me, and I should feel sorrow, guilt, something. But the truth is, I lost part of myself long before Maeve was taken. I stand here. I wait for a feeling to appear, and nothing comes to me. Not ever. At the corrupted temple, something happened when I was still a priestess out there. I feel like something was taken from me, ripped from my very soul. And I've been hearing her voice ever since. Lorelia. I don't remember. I should, but the memory eludes me. She's calling to me, but I can't answer. Help me, please. I need you to go to the corrupted temple. Find her. Find out what she wants from me. Because I fear what I'll find. If she's calling for me, it means facing something I'm not ready for. But you might see the truth more clearly than I can. Thank you. Whatever this is, it has haunted me long enough. You shouldn't listen to that lunatic. Every time I see him is under the influence of goddess only knows what. I suppose he's right and the Menhir really can be reignited. Then what? This land is dying and barely produces any crops. Menhir or not, I can't see a future for Kunart. You would need a miracle to survive. Relocation would be the best outcome for everyone. May the All-Mother watch over you.
Eyes forward and mind your step.